If there's one area where I have seen so many brand new people in our business drop the ball in terms of effectiveness is in the area of asking effective questions. The difference between a novice and a ninja in our business is the ability to ask effective questions. It pains me to see a brand new person ask ineffective, watered down, diluted, above the surface style questions that really they get you nowhere. Effective questions will allow you to have the intel needed in order for you to position your proposition with more effectiveness. See, the less you know about a person, and meaning why they are doing something, what's deficient in their lives, what needs to change, the less you know about that person, the more ineffective you become in providing any solution, or in that solution might be an opportunity to make more money. So I want to encourage you in this particular segment here to understand the reason why you want to become very good at asking questions is because it's going to make it easier for you to position your proposition with greater probability for success. That's why you take the time to become an effective questioner. And by the way, an effective questioner first comes from being an effective listener. They're neighbors, right? So what would be one of the questions that you can ask someone that reveals to you what you need? A pain point question. Listen, we don't need to overcomplicate this stuff. If I ask a parent, what is your greatest concern with your two children that one day will be 18 and entering college? Well, that's a great question. It's going to give me the intel, especially as a parent. I know their answer is going to be more than likely, make sure that Johnny or Sally end up going to college and that I have enough money for that. Effective questions are going to give you that type of intel. Don't be afraid to go a little bit deeper as long as you do it tactfully. So another great question would be, John, I understand that you are working at such and such place. What is it about that place that you love the most, and what is it that you love the least? And if you could change it, how would you change it? John, what is it about your savings habits that currently discourage you? Great questions increase the awareness of a concern. I want to repeat that. A great question will raise the awareness of a concern. Sometimes concerns lie dormant. We have them, they're there, right? Frustrated, I'm not saving enough money. I'm frustrated with my career. I'm not progressing the way I'd like to progress. I'm not saving enough. I'm in debt. All of these problems that people have lie dormant. They're there, right? It's like gas. It's there, right? But until you bring it to the surface by these questions, number one, you're not going to have, right, like I said earlier, the right intel. But number two, it won't become in their mind as important, as relevant, as concerning as it should be, at least in order for you to then at that point make a solid recommendation for this, that, or the other. So the better you become at asking effective questions, what happens is it raises the level of awareness in that person. The things that are concerning them now go to the forefront. Now you got something to work with. But until you surface those concerns, and we all have them, you're going to be fishing. And a ninja doesn't fish for, his questions aren't fishing questions. They are ninja style questions. They are poignant. In other words, they know where they're going and there's a design behind them. That's a ninja style questioner. A novice fishes. A ninja asks effective questions. I want to encourage you to master the skill of asking effective questions. Start with the basics. Questions that bring the awareness to the surface. Don't overcomplicate that, but don't shy away from asking the tough questions in a tactful way, and you will gather the intel you need to make an invitation, to make a recommendation, and in the end, to take an application. Hope that helps.